Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Hill Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Hill Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay.
Viewer discretion time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. We'll introduce you to this gentleman in just a minute. We're going to talk Deathmatch wrestling, and we'll probably go over CM Punk's promises that we're still waiting for. And we'll get into it right after this.
Cool! Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain.
All right, Draven, you want to introduce our guest, please?
Oh, if I must, because fucking somebody's got to work around here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of at least 16 years or older, because if you're younger than that, watching this shit, your parents are fucking terrible. I give you the AIWF Deathmatch World Champion, Dean Mercer. Dean, welcome to the show.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, so tell us a little bit about yourself before we really get into this. You know, how you started, how long you've been doing this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. You know, my name is Dean Mercer. I wrestle out of Denver, Colorado. I've been in the ring for 3 years, going on 4 now, and I've been training about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking to, expand my work radius and defend that AIWF World Championship anywhere I can.
Good deal. So you've been training for about 5 years. How did you get started as far as your training, and who trained you?
Well, I would say probably about in the year 2020, my personal life was in shambles. I needed to do something, and I needed some direction. So I decided to call a friend, Joe McDougal, who runs the Primo's Butcher Shop out here in Denver. And basically the rest is history from there.
All right. So give us a little bit of a background. Who is Dean Mercer?
Dean Mercer is the tough guy, the big guy for hire. I have a background in football, in track. Basically, I'm an athlete, but that path never really panned out for me.
Right.
So I'm an angry individual, and I'm out here causing destruction. And like I said, big man for hire as of recent. So
Good deal. So I have a question, and this is the question I ask everybody. Why did you choose professional wrestling? What was the moment in your life where you're like, I want to be a wrestler?
I really don't think I chose professional wrestling. I think professional wrestling chose me. Okay. Like I said in the past, my life wasn't going so well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I played football in the past, so I tried to play, tried to get back on a team, and that wasn't working for me.
Right.
So I stepped foot into a dojo, and I felt the love immediately, and I knew this was my place.
Felt that. You kind of had a similar background to that, so I know you can feel that
For sure.
I gotta ask, why deathmatch wrestling? What draws you to that more than just a casual Saturday night at the Garden?
I'm not gonna lie. When I first started training, I always told my trainer, "I'm not doing deathmatch."
Yeah, I've said the
You
same
know,
thing.
the more you get around, the more you're around it, the more you're like, I really think I can do a better job at some of these guys, or I think I can do just as good a job as some of these guys. And the next thing you know, you've been doing it for a whole year straight, and you're holding a title that you never thought you would. So
Yeah, speaking of that, you are the AIWF Deathmatch World Champion. How did that come about? I mean, you said you've only been working for about 3-4 years, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
I know when it comes to the AIWF, they are very particular on how they market people and who they choose to hold their championships. How did you come about to become the Deathmatch champion?
Put in that work, baby. No, really, what the situation was Brokeback Billy. He's the guy out here in Denver.
Mhm.
He was holding the title from our deathmatch tournament, Slate to the Deathmatch. He was holding the championship, and he showed up injured, and so the title was vacated. So, next man up.
I get you. I got you. So you said to your trainer when you first started, no death matches, nothing like that. What changed your mind? I've asked this anybody that's ever come on the show and had
Yeah.
any kind of experience with death matches.
Yeah. Actually just doing it, like you can do ring crew for a deathmatch tournament. You can be a fan at a deathmatch tournament, and all of that really just desensitizes you to the deathmatch scene. And in my opinion, it just made me feel welcome.
I feel that a sense of belonging, so to speak.
Absolutely.
I got you. So thus far, in these 3-4 years that you've been working, what has been the defining moment for Dean Mercer, other than winning the Deathmatch World title?
Oh, the defining moments. I would say I still have yet to have my actual defining moment,
Mhm.
other than winning that championship. All right. Like I said, I'm only 3 years in the ring. I'm starting my fourth this month, actually.
Mhm.
Um, I'm searching for that defining moment. Every time I'm out there in the ring, looking to make a moment.
Right. Well, as somebody who's been doing this for 15 years, I'm in the same route as you. I know that defining moment's not going to come until you actually hang those boots up. But there's always moments that stick out more than others. For me personally, other than starting this podcast, what was it, 2 years ago, 3 years ago at this point? When we started our group Forbidden Kingdom back in 22, into 22, into 23. And just the fucking heat that fucking group brings to any town that comes to it.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't found my defining moment yet. There's been times where I thought I have, but something else always oversteps it. What is your plan, so to speak, to make your championship reign as Deathmatch World Champion stick out to the previous holders?
My plan is to defend this thing anywhere I can.
Mhm.
The deathmatch scene is kind of an acquired taste for a lot of promotions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So finding the promotions around the country that would bring me in and allow me to defend this championship. Has not been actually a challenge, but it's quite a task,
Oh,
to say the least.
I can understand that. We've got a few of our guys that are also in the death matches themselves. I used to do it. back when I gave two shits about my body or my life.
Yeah.
But you know, as you get older, you have kids, you kind of need to work smarter, not harder. So I've kind of stepped back from that, so to speak. But your experiences in death matches, I assume were career altering. I know they were for me when I was doing them.
Absolutely.
What is the one opponent that you've had thus far that's really like taught you something that you would never thought you would learn? That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So it happens to be the biggest name in deathmatch that I've worked so far. I would say Necro Butcher.
Shit.
Yeah, that guy has he's taught me multiple lessons. The one that I wasn't expecting was I don't know if you've seen the man recently, but when we worked together, the man duct taped his knee. Big roll of duct tape around his knee brace. He needed extra support.
Yes.
Uh, what I wasn't expecting is how tough someone like that is. He's been in here beating his body up. I've watched him personally beat his body up for 12 years
Right.
before I even started wrestling. So just to get the chance to pick his brain a little bit, not to mention square off against him, it was huge for me and eye opening for sure.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So you work Necro Butcher. What would be, and you can do this, you can do this as of this current generation, somebody that you could probably work, or of all time. What would be your dream match? And it could be
My
a death
dream
match, it
match?
could be a regular match, it could be whatever. Like, what is your dream match?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'll do two for you. My current dream match for death match would be I'd like to work Shane Mercer. We share the same last name.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, he's a great dude. I would love to square off against him someday, some death match. Um, as far as a regular match, I haven't really put much thought into it. I've focused a lot on the deathmatch scene recently, so anybody who would like to work with me, I'm never going to turn anybody down.
I like that. So what about all time? Like from the beginning of fucking time for pro wrestling to the end of fucking time. Like what would be that one opponent that you would just loved to have fucking worked?
It sounds a little cliche. I'm a big man, but I'd love to square off against like the Undertaker, something like that. That would be definitely a dream. I think we all grew up watching the man and
Try
respecting
being
him. So,
related to the son of a bitch. That motherfucker cast a big shadow.
I'm sure he does. There's
I'm
no way.
right there with you. I'd love to work Taker as well. Another big one. If I ever decided to do death matches again, if it's like an all-time thing, would be Bruiser Brody. Like I grew up a fucking Bruiser Brody fan all the way up till his fucking death. Fucking early '90s Terry Funk would have been like the chef's kiss for any deathmatch career. Fuck yeah, man. So what is your schedule looking like right now for like the all of April and May? Like how's your booking so far?
I currently have no bookings for this AIWF Deathmatch Championship. This is where I'd like to, open it up to anybody who would bring me in.
All right. So,
yeah.
Shoot your wad, man. Tell them how to get a hold of you.
I've had this championship the better part of 3 months now. I've defended it a grand total of 0 times. I look at the list of the men who have held this championship. The guys like Peter B, the Rolting Blob, Madman Pondo, Chuck Stein. These guys were fighting champions, and I would just like my shot at solidifying myself and this championship in this scene.
I got you. And you're based out of Denver, right?
Denver, Colorado. Yes, I'm willing to go wherever I need to.
Okay, that was my next question. How far out are you willing to travel to make this dream a reality?
Anybody wants to bring me in, I'm willing to go wherever it takes me.
I admire that.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of guys that will just sit there and be like, well, I'll probably go like 3 hours out if they pay me enough and shit like that. Like you're doing the grind, and I respect the shit out of that.
Yeah.
So for anybody that wants to get a hold of you for a booking, how can they do that?
There's a couple of ways. I'm on Facebook, Dean Mercer. I'm on Instagram, Dean Mercer. I have an email address, deanmalice77@gmail.com. All of which are on my profiles for Facebook and Instagram. I am open to bookings and flexible. Anybody wants to bring me in, like I said, contact me and let's do this.
Is there anybody in the AWF ranks that you would like them to put together as a match?
Not off the top of my head. All I know is I'm willing to work anybody. There's nobody I will turn down.
I like that. And since New Wave is part of the AIWF affiliation right now, I could probably. We work with New Wave Championship Wrestling over in Dothan, Alabama.
Sure.
We've been affiliated with AIWF for about 5-6 months now at this point. I will talk to my booker and see what we can get done, and I'll reach back out with you on that one.
Beautiful. Sounds good to me.
So you got no booking so far this month, so you're wide open. So that's good for us at least. You have anything else for him? Because this has been the smoothest fucking interview I've ever had. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not too knowledgeable in the deathmatch game.
It fucking hurts.
No shit.
Okay.
But I'm impressed by it. I saw the highlight clip. Kid's got mad talent.
Yes, he does.
So, no, just wish him the best. Wish you the best, bro. I hope your calendar gets stacked full. Are you taking non-deathmatch bookings also?
Oh yeah, absolutely. As far as non-deathmatch goes, I'm booked about every weekend through August so far. So.
Oh, that's good.
But like I said, I will make openings where needed, and we'll go wherever I have to.
Awesome. So for your regular bookings, what's your calendar looking like for the next few weeks? Where can they find you?
So we will be working locally for the majority of the next couple of weeks. We're on a road to going to Vegas for Mania weekend.
Hell yeah.
Find me at Container Park working Primo's Professional Wrestling. I believe we're doing the joint venture with Versus Pro out there. We'll be at Container Park. I believe our show is going to be at 11 a.m.
And what day is that one?
That is on. I put me on the spot here. I believe it's the 19th.
Okay, so Saturday. Awesome.
Yes.
And are you attending Mania or any of the block parties or anything like that?
I'll be there. I'll do my best to get in that building there. I haven't bought a ticket yet, but we'll see what we can do.
God fucking speed. I have seen the prices for them sons of bitches.
Yeah, it's insane.
You better go grab a fucking piece of that ring and just carry that bitch in.
I'm wear a high vis in there and bring a ladder. We'll see if they stop me.
Yeah.
How you feeling about the card so far?
Looks pretty good. I'm excited for this the whole CM Punk main event thing. That whole thing that transpired the other day was pretty exciting watching that.
Definitely got the audience to fucking question a lot of shit.
Yeah.
No, it was literally crazy. I was sitting there watching with my wife. She was reading. It's just whatever.
Uncultured swine.
And obviously Roman comes out.
Yes.
And he does this thing, Mike Wizard. And then Seth comes out, who is, to me, better on the mic than Roman is. He's more comfortable, more natural. He goes on for a few minutes, and then Punk's music hit, and I was like, we just saw all this shit, and now the man with the best mic skills of the three are coming in. Like, you got three, amazing mic guys in the ring with Paul Heyman. It was just
Magic.
The whole thing was magic. Yeah.
Cinema, baby.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well.
Well, if you don't have any questions for us, I think we're going to wrap this one up. I will get with you sometime this afternoon or tomorrow. I'll get you the audio, I'll get you the video, I'll get you all that stuff that you need.
Beautiful.
And if you need anything from us, of course, reach out to us. You have my personal, you have the email, and we'll do anything and everything we can to help you progress the AIWF Deathmatch Championship.
Beautiful. I appreciate everything, and thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Anytime, man. You have a good one.
Awesome.
And like I said, just reach out if you need us.
Beautiful. Thank you.
All right, well, let's step away real quick for a word from our new sponsor, Surfshark, and we will be right back. What up, Heel Faction? In today's day and age, internet security is of paramount importance. That's why today's episode is brought to you by Surfshark VPN.
That's right, my guys. Surfshark VPN, the newest affiliate of the Heel Shit podcast. What does that cover? I'm glad you asked. Let me just put on these eyeballs because I'm old. They cover 100 plus countries. Free of ads, pop-ups, any bad cookies. Good to me. Got real-time defense, got webcam protection, data breach notifications in case your stuff gets out there and you don't want that to be out there. And it keeps your personal data protected, which means if you're in one of those states that have been banned by the capital P word, you can look your shit back up, my guy.
All right,
Yeah,
very
buddy.
Nice. So, if you use the link in the description, you can get Surfshark VPN for 86% off.
Say what?
86% off.
Holy shit.
And 3 additional months free, starting at just $2.19 per month.
You're shitting me.
No.
Holy shit. So, 86% off plus 3 free months.
Absolutely.
Mother.
3 options starting as low as $2.19. Just hit that link in the description box and get surfing safe with Surfshark VPN. Back to the show. All right, man, I gotta tell you, the acting in that ad, you deserve an award.
Yeah, worst fucking acting of all time.
Maybe, but it was award worthy.